What if I told you the secret to happiness isn't some grand adventure, but something you can find every single day, right where you are? I'm 90 years old, and I've learned that joy isn't about chasing big moments. It's about collecting small, quiet ones. Stick around, and I'll share how you can find it too. For me, it all starts with the morning. I don't rush. The world can wait. There's a quiet beauty in the early hours, a stillness that feels like a gift. I make a cup of tea, not just to drink it, but to feel the warmth of the mug in my hands, to watch the steam dance in the sunlight filtering through my window. It's a simple ritual, but it's mine. It's a moment to just be, to feel the sun on my skin and whisper a small thank you for another day. This simple act of gratitude sets the tone for everything that follows. Another secret? Stay curious. The world is just as fascinating now as it was when I was 9. I read about places I'll never visit. I watch documentaries about animals I'll never meet, and I listen to new kinds of music. Keeping my mind engaged keeps my heart young. It's easy to think you've seen it all, but that's a trap. There's always something new to learn, a new perspective to understand. This curiosity is like a spark that keeps the fire inside from dimming. It reminds me that life is an ongoing lesson, and I'm still a very eager student. There's also a profound peace in repetition. My daily routines, watering my plants, reading the paper, my afternoon walk, they aren't boring. They are the anchors of my day. In a world that's always changing, these familiar patterns provide a comforting rhythm. They tell me that some things are constant, some things are reliable. It's in this predictability that I find a sense of security and calm. It's like a gentle, steady drumbeat that grounds me, allowing me to face whatever the day might bring with a sense of stability. But here's the paradox. While I love my routines, I've also learned to let go of control. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are pleasant. Aches and pains appear out of nowhere, plans get canceled, things break. In my younger years, I would have fought against this. I would have been frustrated. Now, I try to embrace it. If my walk is cut short by rain, perhaps it's an invitation to sit by the window and watch the storm. Learning to flow with the unexpected, rather than resist it, has lifted a huge weight off my shoulders. It's about finding the opportunity in the interruption. And don't ever underestimate the power of a good laugh. Sometimes I'll remember a silly story from decades ago and just start chuckling to myself. Laughter is a medicine you can take anytime, anywhere, and it doesn't require prescription. It shakes the dust off your soul. Finding humor in everyday situations, even when you're alone, is a powerful tool. It's a reminder not to take life, or yourself, too seriously. It's a release, a moment of pure, unadulterated joy that costs nothing. If you're finding this perspective helpful, consider subscribing to the channel. I have many more years of stories and lessons to share, and I'd love for you to be a part of this journey. Your support means the world. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, nature. Connecting with nature is like plugging your soul into a charger. I don't go on long hikes anymore, but I sit in my garden. I watch the bees visit my flowers. I feel the breeze on my face. I listen to the birds arguing in the trees. These moments are incredibly renewing. They remind me that I'm part of something much bigger, a beautiful, intricate cycle of life. It's a powerful antidote to feeling small or isolated. Nature has a way of putting things into perspective without saying a word. And there's a special, quiet joy in helping others. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It can be as simple as leaving a kind comment on a video, checking in on a neighbor, or knitting a blanket for a local shelter. I find that doing something for someone else, without any expectation of thanks, fills a part of my heart that nothing else can. It's a secret joy, a quiet act of service that connects me to humanity. It's a reminder that we're all in this together, and a small act of kindness can ripple out in ways we'll never know. I've also learned to cherish the small victories. Finishing a book feels like a huge accomplishment. Remembering the name of a person I just met is a win. Walking a little farther today than I did yesterday is a triumph. Society tells us to celebrate big milestones, but daily life is made of these tiny achievements. Acknowledging them gives me a sense of progress, a feeling of capability. It's about celebrating the effort, not just the outcome. These small victories are the building blocks of self-esteem, no matter your age. But perhaps the most profound lesson has been about forgiveness. Forgiving others is important, yes, but forgiving yourself is essential. We all carry regrets, things we wish we'd done differently. Holding on to that is like carrying a heavy bag of rocks everywhere you go. One day, I just decided to put the bag down. I accepted my past, flaws, and all. The peace that comes from that release is the deepest kind of happiness. It's not about forgetting. It's about letting go of the judgment. Music and memories are my personal time machine. A song from my youth can transport me back to a dance hall, feeling the excitement and hope of being 20 years old. I can close my eyes and be there, for just a moment. I don't live in the past, but I visit it. I look back on my memories, not with regret, but with fondness. I try to create joy from them, to see them as the rich tapestry that made me who I am today. Your memories are a treasure chest. Don't be afraid to open it. So many people see aging as a burden, a decline. I choose to see it as a gift. It's a privilege to have lived this long, to have seen so much. Every wrinkle is a map of my journey, a testament to a life filled with laughter, tears, and everything in between. There is a beauty in this imperfection, in the weathered and the worn. I've learned to find beauty in my aging body, in my slower pace, in the wisdom that only comes with time. Accepting this stage of life rather than fighting it brings a profound sense of peace, and that brings me to the end of each day. No matter what happened, whether it was good or bad, I end it with gratitude. I lie in bed and think of 3 simple things I'm thankful for: the taste of my dinner, a phone call with my grandchild, the comfort of my bed. It's the simplest path to daily peace. It ensures that no matter the challenges, my final thought is one of thankfulness. It's a promise to myself that I will always look for the light. So, that's it. No magic formula, no expensive retreats, just small intentional choices every single day. The secret to joy is to stop searching for it out there and start creating it right here, in the small moments of your life. Thank you so much for listening. If this resonated with you, please follow along for more stories. I wish you a day filled with your own small, quiet joys.